Greetings everybody, Guzzle here. Checking out a new game for you today. This is Godless, and it has been out for a little while, but it did receive a content update recently, and I finally got around to checking it out, and I want to show you guys what this game is all about. It's basically a turn-based auto-battler, and without further ado guys, I've done the first mission which taught some of the game mechanics, and now I'm going to continue my playthrough and show you guys kind of how this game works. But so far, I do dig it. Alright, here's what's going on, guys. We're at Antarctica Kingdom, continent 2 out of 10, and let's get right into the battle so you guys can see some action here. Alright, here we go. Okay, we have the option to recreate the continent for 15 of our Ember. I think that's what... Ether, sorry, not Ember. I've been playing a lot of Monster Train too, so Ember's kind of on the mind. So if we want to spend our Ether to rework this map, we can do so for 15. However, the Ether is also what we spend to get new units, to get new scrolls, and new abilities and things like that. So I'm kind of thinking it's not really all that necessary, especially so early in the game, to spend our precious Ether on re-rolling the map. So let's say no to doing that. Now we have to place our starting shrine. And basically where your shrine ends up is where the enemies want to get to and attack. And so we're sort of looking at, we have this ogre type guy, enslaved ogre. He's got 21 health and 2 damage. Then we've got a battle sorceress, which does more damage but has less health. But it says on attack, she teleports to the shrine. So really it doesn't matter if we're close to this enemy because she's going to teleport to the shrine anyway. My instinct is to go in the middle here, but then again, they're both close to that if we do that. So I'm kind of thinking I'll put... Well, we got a mountain over here, something else to consider. So that's actually sort of a buffer of defense. So I'm going to put my temple right, or the shrine right there, thanks to the mountain being there, helping me out a little bit. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to have a little bit more tutorialization, but I'll hope to breeze through this so you guys can see the actual combat here. Alright, it says there are 2 auxiliary skills available each battle, regardless of which main skills you selected. Alright, so we have a portal, teleport an ally to an adjacent hex, and we've got a blazing soul ability, kill an ally to add their attack to another ally. Alright, so here are our available options right in the center here. We can summon a cleric. We can summon a swordsman, we can build a training camp, and then we can summon an orc warlord. So he's got low attack but higher health. It says on attack, as this unit attack to all adjacent allies. Let's take a swordsman right now. So if we put him on the ancient rune, it says adds +1 attack to the entering units and the shrine. That's our shrine, by the way, so we do want it to have some attack. I think... I'm going to go ahead and put him there. So he'll act as our first line of defense. I also want to build a training camp right here, so that when this unit moves into the training camp, he's going to get +2 attack. I think that's good for now. Oh yeah, I just realized that the spells do cost mana, so that's something to think about. So, okay, let's end the turn so you guys can see what's going on with the auto-battling portion of it. Alright, we're moving. Okay, she teleported like the game said she would, so she's now next to our shrine. This unit will move down here to engage, so I think we're okay, sort of... actually, do I want to do... I could teleport him right now. I suppose we ought to see how this works, huh? Oh, sorry, we have to select the unit, and then we can move him. Boom. Alright, Andy got the attack bonus, and our shrine also got the attack bonus for that, so I think that was a pretty good use of our 1 energy that was available. Next turn, she got a little bit of the buff, but so did our crew, and okay, she's attacking the shrine. We just gotta make sure that she can't destroy it. I think I'll go ahead and bring in a cleric here. There he goes. We'll summon him on the training camp, so he gets the bonus as well. Actually, it may be a she. I can't really tell by the player model and the outfit, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. We're rolling ahead, guys, here. All right. So, we got the ogre coming at us. Okay, we got a fate now. We get to make a choice here. An enemy has been defeated, but life still glimmers in their body. Now you are to decide their fate. We can spare the unit to gain a loyal village tile. It says passive adds +4 health to allies summon on the tile. And then we can pay tribute, add +2 attack to a unit. If it exceeds its health, you will get +8 ether. If it exceeds health, I'm not sure what... Oh, I mean, that would apply to either unit, really. Well, let's try this tribute, and I'll throw the, I'll throw it on the swordsman there. So we did get our ether payout for that, so that works for me. I think this turn, guys, I am going to conserve my mana, and let's just end the turn. The ogre is coming closer, but our guys are moving in to engage with him. I don't like the cleric being there, though. That's kind of not what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and move him. Or her. Again, I don't know, but I'm just going to say move the cleric. Yeah. Oh, I could just kill him, too. I mean, I suppose let's just nuke the cleric. And we'll give the swordsman the stats there. That's an interesting ability, but now he's looking a lot more buff, and he's going to attack this ogre. He's got no health, though, so let's get a cleric back in action. Hopefully the cleric will heal. I guess not this turn, though, huh? So our swordsman is going to bite the dust, which is a little bit bad. Luckily, he got healed up. Actually, no, his attack was good enough, so there we go. That's the first wave. Now there's going to be 2 more waves. When the enemies come in on the second wave, they do get a buff, and I'll show you guys that in a second. So, okay, let's take a look here. A wave of enemies 1 out of 3 has been defeated. Select a powerful ritual as a reward. Sunken land, destroy a hex completely, and then earth energy. Surround the shrine with rock walls. Okay, I'm going to take the rock wall there. Dang, now it's really protected. Look at that, man. That's crazy. All right, we have another fate option here. We can bury... Destroy a tile and use the next chosen fate twice, or kill in a duel, add +1 attack to an ally. If they attack an enemy... Oh, they attack an enemy immediately if possible. Well, that's not happening. Let's, you know what? Let's skip it and take the ether on this one here. Because both those options aren't really going to do a whole lot, I think. Let's go ahead and conserve our mana once again. I mean, we could teleport. I think it's okay to let the enemies approach us. I forgot I was going to show you guys the level system of the enemies. As you guys can see here, the more waves, the stronger the enemies are getting. So they're getting extra attack and extra health. And sometimes they get new abilities. Let's take a look at the ogre. Did he get anything new? No, he just got stronger as well. So yeah, we kind of have to be, you have to be cognizant of that, because it will affect your strategy potentially. By the way, we can see what enemies are coming in the next wave if you want to get even deeper in your strategy. But I have this spell. The spells are one-time use, and they don't consume your mana, so you have to kind of buy the scrolls to have them available. I don't want to use it quite yet. I think we're okay with what we got going on here, so I'm going to go ahead and roll and conserve a little bit of mana. All right, so we're getting some buff action. Even our spire's getting, or our shrine, rather, is getting buffed. Let's, I want to see what the Orc Warlord's all about. Let's go ahead and summon this dude in. I want to see how he works. That's pretty cool. I like his little player model there. And that's our turn, so let's just roll it, guys, and see how the new units do here. All right. Oh, he's taking a, oh, he's done. All right. Well, so this is pretty bad because I don't have enough, enough mana to summon another swordsman at the moment. I will use... I think I will use the portal to move... Actually, he's going to move there on his own. Maybe not. Let's conserve the energy, actually. I'm glad I have that rock wall now that these enemies are a lot tougher. Even our cleric's getting in there to fight, which is kind of funny. I think the cleric's not going to last long. Dang, the ogre got wrecked pretty bad. I'm glad I saved my energy because now we can bring in another swordsman. And at least he can slow these guys down a little bit, but not by much. They're very strong attack values, so I'm a little bit concerned. Is that because of the... Yeah, the sage is pretty bad. So we have to kind of deal with him if we can, yeah. Oh, man. So I'm thinking, like... Oh, the reason, yeah, this is going so poorly is because of the, man. We're getting rocked a little bit. I'm kind of thinking... I can only do it to allies. I was wondering if I could use the portal spell to move the sage, like, way in the other end of the map or something, but... I don't think another cleric is the answer here, so I'm going to just go ahead and roll this turn. Actually, how much damage does this do? 12 damage. So we do want to use that as soon as we can get that sage down a little bit more. But unfortunately, he is buffing the hell out of that ogre, and this is, like, kind of bad. The thing is, if we summon a swordsman, he's just going to get rocked right away, but I kind of think it's worth a try, I guess. We have to try to defend, right? Yeah, this is pretty bad, guys. I don't know about this. Oof. What's our play? I don't know. It's not looking good, though. I can tell you that much. I guess the good news is only one of the enemies can attack at a time, but we're only dealing 5 damage with our shrine, which is not good. So this is a very fast escalation in the power of the enemy units, and I'm not really sure what we could have done better to sort of handle this, but well, what can you do? I don't think adding a cleric's going to help. Let's just roll it. So here comes the ogre, most likely. He's going to attack first. Oh no, the sage did. Okay, interesting. As soon as the sage gets down to 12, I will use the spell to nuke him. I think we need to bring in a swordsman, but let's get him, like, a little bit further away. And so they don't immediately get rolled by the ogre. But he's just getting buffed to all hell. Of course, he moves in. Okay, we're almost to the point where we can destroy the sage. So I'm going to save my my mana to cast the Blazing Soul as soon as possible. Or sorry, not that. We are going to want to we want to use the scroll to kill the sage. That's right. Okay. Yikes, but 11 damage, which puts us... Oh, man, that's so bad. Okay, the ogre killed us with his... he had some kind of ability... Oh, this was... Maybe I was destined to lose this as part of the tutorial. Maybe that's what was going on. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, get experience as a reward after each match. Purchase useful goods. Play on higher difficulties for more XP, dude. Okay. So I think there is a meta progression element, guys, and I think we're about to see it. So we got 240 of this currency, experience, whatever it is. Let's take a look. I'm sure there is some kind of... the library. All right, guys, this is the meta progression. Let's have a look here. Click on the lock to obtain these boons. All right, what did we get? Let's upgrade one of the seized boons to obtain its benefits. We have rituals. This boon is inactive, upgrade it to seize the benefits, and then we have Hidden Treasury. The boon is inactive again. All right, so level 1 of the ritual, it says unlock ultimate rituals with especially strong effects. And then we have the Hidden Treasury, claim an extra reward after achieving victory on a continent. Let's do this one. Let's see what this is all about. We almost have enough for the other one, but not quite. All right, guys, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into a new run so that we can see more. And there's actually different factions. I was unaware of that. We also have the Magma Shrine. Can move and attack, starts each battle with 6 attack. That's kind of cool. Let's do the Ether Shrine. As we unlock more stuff, if I get wiped fast, I'll go ahead and switch to the Magma Shrine. But I want to see more with the Ether Shrine and see how this goes. You can switch auxiliary skills before each match. Click a slot to see the available skills. Let's take Deep Freeze. Well, that freezes the ally, though. That's still kind of interesting. I want to try that one out. All right, so there's a marker in effect as well, but we haven't unlocked those things. I guess there's anomalies too. Okay, guys, do we want to switch the difficulty up? Let's see what normal would give us. 45%. I want to try out normal. Yeah, let's try normal, guys. Let's see how bad this is, and we'll see if we're kind of getting in over our head already, but we'll try it out. Why not? All right, guys, here we go. Choose a skill, Blade Master. It's a passive ability. Whenever enemies enter adjacent hexes, this unit's attack is doubled. That's kind of strong, dude. Oh, sorry, that is a unit. What am I doing? Okay. Protector of Nature, passive attack is always equal to health. That's pretty good, too. And then Bloodlord. On passive, gains +2/+1 whenever an adjacent unit dies. I'm liking... Let's go for the, yeah, let's go for this guy. I like that. Okay, Training Camp, you guys saw in the last run. Blessing, it's a spell. Add +2 health to an ally and +1 more for each adjacent enemy. And then Accursed Spirit. On death, all adjacent enemies lose -1 attack. I think... Well, here's the thing. We took the Protector of Nature, and if we buff his health, his attack goes up too. So I think that's a decent synergy there. The Haunted Sorry, guys, I clicked a little too quickly there. I guess we're taking the Haunted Village. Anyway, collect the maximum amount of points in one of the paths to ascend and get a unique passive ability. All right, guys, so Act 1, dude. By the way, up here, you guys see the 3 different colors. That corresponds to the Ascension tracks. But we've got nothing right now, so there's no reason to really worry about it. Let's get into the battle. I hope the Haunted Village isn't total trash because I clicked that by mistake. Let's see what it actually does. All right. That's fine. Okay. Once again, as I explained, guys, we want to be somewhere... What does this tile do? It's a swamp. Deals 3 damage to units on that tile. All right. Well, that is the perfect location for our shrine then, in that case. All right, guys, here we go. The faster you win the battle, the more rewards you get. Ah, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. So let's think about this. The Protector of Nature is a very expensive unit. This is any unit, right? Yeah, so any unit that's within the location will have that effect. Let's put the Golem out there so that he can start whipping on these enemies here. I hope he doesn't go into the swamp, but we'll put him right there. To sort of be a buffer in case they figure out, if the AI is good enough to figure out they want to go for this tile right there. That's all we can do on turn 1, guys, so let's go ahead and end the turn. Hopefully this unit comes straight away into the swamp for us. Okay. Well, there you have it. This unit at least knew better and went to the forest instead of the swamp, so that's kind of not the best. Let's go ahead and let's run the Blessing on our Golem there. All right, so he got a little bit of extra health, which means his attack went up as far as I can tell. The Shrine health. Oh, that's actually kind of convenient that it's also up here, but because there's a lot of, you know, when there's more enemies around, there's a lot of numbers on the board. One thing that's a little bit interesting is that the only way you could tell apart your units and from the enemy is sort of the red outline that's around the hex and sort of the red glow the enemies have. So what doesn't change is the attack and defense, sort of the rings around those, kind of specifying those. So that, for some reason, that sort of bothers me, but I can't really explain why. It's not that important, though. It's just a pet peeve, I guess, a nitpick, if you will. All right, 1 unit down. Please don't go into the swamp. All right, so burn on a funeral pyre. We get a morale boost to an ally. Oh, this is the pride track. Okay, so depending on what fate we take, we get points in each track. Okay. Whenever allies attack 9 times in total, summon a swordsman. That's kind of interesting. Transfer soul. Summon a 2/2 copy of an ally. That's... Okay, that's a hatred track. All enemies lose -1 attack and get poisoned, dude. Okay, I'm taking that one. Okay, let's duplicate our... can you actually duplicate the shrine? That'd be kind of wild, dude. All right. We're putting them right there. All right. And then we got to boost them up, dude. There we go. All right. That's a good move, I think. She's getting buffed. Oh, they ran into the swamp. I guess that was predictable, right? How about we boost them even further? The, what is this unit again? The Battle Sorceress is toast. Boom. Now please get out of that swamp for me. Here come new enemies that are stronger. Oh, man, they are much stronger, huh? Ooh, what's this? Copy any traversable tile. Let me take a look at the map. I don't think that's the play here. Set a forest on fire. The fire will continue to spread. Okay, like over there would be a good spot for that. Let's try that out, man. So hopefully that does some damage to that unit. Okay, bring to justice. Add +2 health to an ally or apply poison to. And then execute. Deal 5 damage to any unit. If they die, you will get +1 mana. Let's try this one out. I think that sounds good. I think... Yeah, let's go ahead and poison... Let's poison this guy. And then we boost that golem again. I think that's a good use of our resources there. Get out of the swamp, buddy. Come on. Okay. Our boys need healing pretty bad. We could build the haunted village, though. +2 to +1. Okay. What tile is he standing on? I forgot already. I think it's... Is it... I think it's empty, isn't it? Let's throw the village in there. Why not? Let's see what this can do for us. We have no scrolls, by the way. It's kind of thinking to myself, like... If we get into trouble like before, we might want to roll some scrolls. I need to heal that guy that's only 6 health. Okay, he's getting beat on pretty bad here. Why are more... there's more swamps coming in. That's interesting. Let's try to heal him up if we can. Okay, he's going to survive one more attack at least. But man, a scroll right now would be pretty nice. But anyway, let's roll it, guys. Let's let the battle play out here. Okay, she's almost done. Oof. Yikes, this is getting pretty scary, actually. Okay, what can we do? What's the play? I think we try to heal our boy right here. At least try to get him strong enough to survive. I think this guy's toast, though. Oh, they got a... Okay, so that was good for us. Create a loyal village. Create a mysterious swamp. Okay, let's do the swamp here. Let's put it right there. And hopefully our guys will go in and block this dude. We're going to keep having to heal. I think this guy is going to bite it, though. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, wow. This is working out a lot better than I would have predicted, actually. Okay. I think we picked a good combo with the healing spell. Here comes the next wave, though. It's going to be a lot tougher. At least the forest fire's still raging over there. Create 2 enchanted mountains to any hex, man. Double speed rewards. Okay, let's try the tectonic shift here. What? Oh. It's not letting me do this one. I don't know why. Oh, relocate. I thought it was create 2. Maybe that's why it's not working. That's interesting. It gives me this option when there's no, there are no enchanted mountains even on the map. I don't know why it's showing that one, but whatever. I guess we can't do it. Double speed rewards. Oh, yeah. How we doing on that, by the way? We're on turn 10, so we're not doing very well on this. That's fine, though. I guess we're going to copy the traversable tile. Choose a resource. I don't really want to pay for it, man. All right, let's do it this precious time instead, then. We'll do that. So we'll get 16 health to our shrine if we can beat it in a couple more turns. Soothe before death adds +6 health. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. These guys need a lot of help. Some healing would be fantastic. Speaking of, let's go ahead and buff. Is it worth buffing them? I think it, well, maybe we need a third unit, actually. Let's go ahead and conserve our mana. These guys do need help, but I think another one of them out there might be better off. We should probably take a look at, as we know, the Sage he's bad news. But he's not getting any abilities as far as I can tell. But this dude, the Archdruid, man, look at him. Each turn deals 3 damage to all enemies on forests. That's pretty bad. We gotta wait one more turn. Oh, I forgot I have the freeze, though. Man. That could be something, dude. Why are you in the swamp, my guy? Okay, tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get him out of the swamp. Man, I don't know what he's thinking going into this tile, dude. I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and freeze. Let's freeze this dude. And he's gonna get a little bit of extra health from that. We'll let the Sage come to us because the swamp will start to damage him, and that's what we want. He's back in the swamp. I'm gonna have to help him, I guess. Shoot. We only have 1 mana to work with here. So this guy will move. He's gonna move in. I want to freeze him again. Make him a little bit... This guy is just gonna have to take damage. There's really nothing we can do about it. But the swamp and the fire will help with this dude here. Oh, he moved out of there before he took damage, I think. But he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think I want to move him back 1, make this dude come at him, and hopefully we can kind of have enough buffer time to sort of keep stacking attack on our shrine. And hopefully... Oh, he moved it. Okay, I'm not sure why this guy didn't move, but okay, there he goes. All right. Oh, I think you guys can see the writing on the wall here. Even if we spent the mana to heal him +2, he is done. But Deep Freeze adds how much? +1 and +2. He's still dead. Alright, this is we're gonna have to let him go. Unfortunately. But he got one... He went down swinging, and what more can you ask for, right? Alright, this is getting a little scary, but we don't have enough mana to summon another guy. What could we do otherwise? I think we're kind of boned, guys. I think we have to just roll it. At least our Spire is getting extra attack. I think now's the time we bring in another golem here. We'll throw him on the swamp there, the mysterious village, or whatever this is. The haunted village. Sorry, I got my wires crossed there a little bit. Hey, look at that. 14 damage, though. He can take the Sage down, hopefully, and as soon as we end our turn. By the way, look at how bad we did with the rewards here. Dang, man. That's, it's kind of good to know, I guess. Yeah, the Sage is done. Look at that. Amazing. All right. Let's see. Kill in a duel. Add +1 attack to an ally. They attack an enemy immediately if possible, or pay tribute, add +2 attack to a unit. If it exceeds their health, you gain +8 ether. We saw that one before, but I'm gonna do it again. Boom. Oh, I guess that did trigger. It looked like it anyway. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we could freeze him, dude. Let's freeze him, actually, because he'll get the bonus from the... Oh, no, it's only when they get summoned in. That's okay. I still want to freeze him for his extra boost there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, that one hurt, man. I'm not going to lie. That one hurt pretty bad. If we freeze him, it's not going to be good. Let's try to boost him. It's only +2, huh? It's not going to be good enough, is it? Okay, that was just barely good enough. So he will survive one more turn. Which lets our shrine get a little bit of a boost. Shoot. Well, I think our boy is basically cooked, but let's move him there. So he gets a bonus for our shrine there. So our shrine now does 7 damage. So when he eventually gets down to this archdruid, hopefully the shrine will take him out more quickly. Oh, man. All right, hopefully he'll go into the swamp tile. Let's find out if the AI is smart enough. Oh, beautiful. All right, so this should be a win for us. Yeah, there's really nothing for us to do, so we just roll down the clock here, and he's going to get poisoned. Then the shrine took him down. Now we got our achievement here, replenish 15 or more mana during a single battle. There you have it. Hey, we got a reward. Look at this, dude. It's like Vampire Survivors. Let it rain, boys. You receive 110 ether. We've got plus 10, plus 15, and 20 on the different tracks, guys. We can unlock new skills with this. Let's take a look. Hopefully we have enough to do something. All right. Ooh, we have multiple paths, man. This is interesting. Okay. So the first option is a forge. It's all the same. What's this? The sanctuary. Acquire a passive perk for the shrine. We have a merchant, and then we have a talent using elemental energies. I think all three are really nice choices, but a passive ability for the shrine is the most interesting to me. So let's see what we can get with that. Here we are at the forge. I wonder what we can do. Hopefully upgrade our units. That would be fantastic. The Sunless Forge is the only place able to sustain the sparks of creation. Here you can merge them into gems. Okay. Oh my goodness. You need 2 sparks to craft a gem. Do I have any? Here's a welcome present, a couple of death sparks. Now select the sparks and start merging. Here you go. Okay, let's see what this does for us, man. Merge it up. Unapplied gems. Click here to see the crafted gem. We have a soul shard. Drag the gem to enchant it. Okay, what is this going to do? A soul shard to on a unit. On death, resurrects this unit. Starts with 1 out of 1. Okay, let's throw the soul shard on our boy, the golem dude. Now, any unit that you put onto the enchanted slot will have the skill. Okay. Well, we put it on this slot. Can we move stuff around? Absolutely can. That's really good to know. Oh, wait. Okay. It is there. That scared me for a minute because when I pulled the unit off, it looked like it was gone, but it's still there. Okay, we're good. All right, we'll rock that for now. That's pretty interesting. I think we're done here, right? I think we're out of, yep, we're out of... Oh, you can actually merge the gems, too. That's kind of interesting. All right. Okay, I got you, dude. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to let us do it. All right. Let's do it, man. What are we going to get, dude? Okay. The gem has been upgraded, dude. Look at that. Combine gems with different elements to explore various upgrades. You got it. Okay, I think, is that the end of the tutorial? It looks like it is. We're done out of here. Let's see what this passive's going to be. I'm excited to get this here. Okay, Sanctuary. Unwavering faith. Upon summoning the shrine, it gains +2 health for each adjacent tile. Ether energy adds 7% of the shrine's health and attack to ether at the end of the battle. Complex Alchemy adds +1 attack to a random ally whenever you gain ether in a battle. All right, guys, so I'm not sure if there must be rarity amongst these choices because this one has sort of a blue outline, and these are probably common. Maybe this is like common, and then this could be rare. I think I'm kind of liking... let's try this this rare one out, the Complex Alchemy. We'll see if this does something for us. Would you like to pick a perk once again? For 45 ether, sure, man. We can level it up, dude. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And for 70 more, can we get to level 3? No, we get a new one, though. Adds +1 health to the ally summoned not next to the shrine. Strong Will. I still think that's pretty good. We'll take it. All right. It says, power of 3. Pick a perk in the sanctuary 3 times in a row. We did something interesting. All right. We're going to another kingdom. It's just a battle down here. Does it automatically... Oh, reach the next continent. So, okay, we have to move it. There we go. Now we're on continent 2 out of 10. Let's do some... Oh, wait a second. Can we not do this yet? I don't think we can do this yet. Okay, that's all right. We're going to battle it up. Okay, so once again, guys, do we want to recreate the continent? Yeah, let's see what this looks like. Let's do it, man. That scared me a little bit. I thought the game locked up for a second there. But you know what? I think this one's better. So that worked out in our favor, which is good. We want to probably go ahead and remember that these enemies can, at any time they attack, they're going to teleport right to our shrine anyway. So kind of looking for the ideal position. I still think this mountain area is probably the best right there. All right. So here we go, guys. We're getting into it now. Maybe, I'm not going to worry about the turn order because basically I'm a pretty casual player, guys. I don't like to rush things, and I'm not really going to worry about trying to achieve these. It would be a nice bonus if we get lucky, but otherwise I don't really expect to hit those. So my thinking right now is if we have enough time to sort of start experimenting a bit more with, our strategy a bit. I'm thinking let's throw out a haunted village and we'll start summoning our units. I'm thinking like right here is a good area. They sort of would come out hopefully and hit this tile and then hit this one after that. But let's go ahead and throw it down right there. And now we'll wait 2 more turns, and this unit can't get to our shrine in 2 turns as far as I can tell. And then we'll summon our golem out there. Okay, what are you doing? Why are they getting buffed? Because they're in the forest? Interesting. Alright, 1 more turn, we'll have our golem ready to rock the map here, so let's just go ahead and roll it. I don't like that they're getting healed, but I mean, I don't really have any way to prevent that, so... Alright, here comes the big bad golem, guys. Out he comes onto the haunted village. So he's going to get a little bit of a boost. And then next turn we'll spend our 1 spell for the blessing. Or maybe we'll freeze him. We'll see what happens here. Alright, we got a little bit of a buff. I love it. You know what? I'm going to freeze him. Let this unit come down here and get a rock fist in the face, dude. Let's see what happens here with this one. Let's see if this is a good call or not. Alright, she's gonna teleport, dang it. Well, you know what? It was worth a shot, I think. I wish I had an offensive spell for right now. Because, you know, there's kind of nothing I can really do. I'm going to wait on the mana, guys, because, you know what, though? She's got 23 health. That's pretty bad. Let's help our boy out. And, can we move him right there? No, it's too far. Okay. Let's get him a little bit closer so that he can kind of rush in there and help defend our shrine. Okay, great. That's what we needed to happen. All right. So that's scary, but at least we have the attack on our shrine under control. I'm tempted to heal him, but at the same time, I think saving up to summon another golem is the best outcome for us right now. So let's go ahead and hope he takes her down. Boom. Threat eliminated for now, at least. Okay, bring to justice. I think... Oh, this is back. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I think this is a good play here. Let's get some mana going. And now we can summon a third one, hopefully next turn. Okay, I don't know if that applied or not. I hope it did. But we're going to end our turn and summon a third golem next turn. Oh, I guess it didn't apply because it's still there. Dang it. Alright, well, obviously this golem... That's problematic. I'm going to go ahead and summon the third one like we planned on it, though. And I'm going to need... well, this guy's just going to get rolled, and I mean, there's nothing we can really do. I would love it if he moved out of the way, but I don't think he will. Okay, well, yeah, we're kind of in pretty big trouble. What can we do about it? I don't think there's anything we can do. Can I heal the shrine? We sure can. It's still not enough. Unless this guy can get in there and attack her before she has a chance to respond. I hope that's what can happen here. Oh man, we got so lucky with that. Holy crap. Alright guys, well that was a bit rough. We almost got wiped on that one. I'm kind of thinking here... create a random harmful tile. We could poison... Oh, double any unit's stats but add a poison 13 to it. That's a little bit spooky. We could make a super golem with that, but then it's like we have to constantly heal him. I mean, I guess that might not be the worst thing, right? Yeah, let's try it out, man. We'll make a super golem over here. So yeah, he's got 13 poison, which isn't ideal, but... Oh, vulnerability? Oh yeah, I wish we could do this one, man. That would be amazing. I suppose vulnerability is... I don't think the stacks count down, right? Let's give it to the... I think the ogre's worse. Let's give it to the ogre. And then let's see if the stacks count down. I might just go ahead and freeze the super ogre there. So he gets even bigger health boost. And then we'll start letting the units kind of work their way in. I just realized I totally forgot that whatever his health is going to be is going to apply to his attack. So that was actually a stupid move. I wasn't thinking about the inverse effect of it. I think, you know, maybe the answer here is more units. I'm going to go ahead and conserve our mana once again and hire another Protector of Nature next turn. I think I'm going to try that out. Putting poison on this guy was a bad idea, so I have to kind of correct that mistake, I think. But at least we're getting a little bit of buff action on our shrine. Okay. This guy is on an unfortunate spot, so that's kind of bad. I think we want to go ahead and... I'll go ahead and heal our shrine up a little bit more. And then next turn we'll summon the golem in. I don't know why he moved back, but whatever. Alright, so, okay, he's... Oh, I forgot we're respawning with our, complex... Oh, no, sorry, the strong will. Or no, what resummoned him? I forgot what we took to, Oh, here we go, Protector of Nature. Anyway, I know we took that buff to spawn the unit. I totally forgot about it, so let's go and throw the golem down right there. So, we did make a mistake, but I think we might be okay as long as these units can't do any sort of ranged attack or anything like that. These guys gotta hold the line, though. So let's see how well they do here with this. I love it. Alright. Do we want to heal... I'll tell you what, let's freeze this guy right here. Just to have a buffer, right? We need to protect this lane. This is the only way the enemies can get to our shrine, so we gotta protect it. Alright, this is looking promising. I don't like that they wailed on him like that, but it's still looking fairly promising, I think. I don't know, man. Maybe we just keep him frozen, right? Just keep buffing him up. This guy's probably in trouble. Hopefully he'll kill the, this ogre first. Let's see if the AI is good enough for that. Okay, good stuff. Ogre's done. Love it. Oh, he nuked my my haunted village, man. That wasn't cool. +6 health. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's nice, dude. All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep freezing this guy. He is the freaking tower standing in between our shrine and the enemy, and we're just gonna keep him there. All right, man. I think we're gonna be able to pull this through, I think. Nice. Oh yeah, this guy's toast, huh? Yeah, man. You're done, my friend. Is there anything we could do to sort of earn money? I don't think there is, man. I think we just roll it. Look at that. He killed himself with his own swamp. What a fool. All right. This wave looks a bit more rough, so, yeah, that's kind of... It's a little bit spooky. Hang on a second. Okay. How about we... To create a cursed arena, swaps the attack and health of any entering units. Wait a minute. That would be really nice with these two here. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can set this up, guys. Right there. And if they go into this tile, we might have a... we might have a very good setup here. We got a cleric. Look at that. Do me a favor, though. Don't go into the swamp for me. In fact, I'm going to make sure... Oh, you know what we should do? Watch this. I'm going to teleport you right there. We have set the bait for the enemies to enter the arena, and let's see if they fall for it. I think I want to boost my cleric, because I have a feeling cleric's going to walk right into the swamp, unfortunately. Let's see if this works, guys. Let's see if it's a solid strategy. I hope they move first, if I'm remembering correctly. Please move for me. Ah, our unit moved in there. Dang it. Ah, okay, that was really stupid. All right. Oh, that's so bad. Damn it, man. I should have realized that that was going to happen. Let's get him out of there. Ugh. I hope he doesn't move back in there. Man, that was pretty terrible. Okay, please just stay there. Alright. Tell you what. I have an idea to stop them from moving in there. Let's freeze it. Well, I don't want to freeze them, I suppose, because, well, yeah, let's... He's got to be able to counterattack. Hopefully he just won't move from where he is. What do you do again? So when she moves, she's going to heal them all. So she's going straight for this tile. He's definitely cooked. He's got some sort of... Oh, right, that's the respawn version. All right, let's heal this guy. Hopefully it'll be a little bit of a boost for him. I think he's still cooked, but let's just roll it, see what happens. Hopefully the cleric moves first. Oh, nice. Okay, that worked out. I got so excited for the arena, but since I screwed it up, it never really helped us out, man. Adds +3/+9 to an ally. All enemies on the next continent will have +1/+1 a boost. I don't like that. I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna skip this one. Let's get some Get some ether going. And I think I'm going to move my cleric out of harm's way there. So the Archdruid's forced to attack our Protector of Nature. I think that's a play there. But hey, we did it. We could have had a bigger problem to deal with, but I'm pretty happy with that one. All right, guys, so it looks like we got 91 ether for that, and then because we had the swamp building, we get +5 of the dark energy track, and then because we had the 2 units summoned out there, we get +10 on the nature track, so that's kind of interesting. Having the units in the buildings do contribute to those totals there, which is good to note. All right, guys, looks like we're going to be up against a boss, man. This is kind of crazy, huh? Okay, we have natural disasters going on. It significantly changes the continent's landscape. Consider it while setting up your strategy. All right. Well, our first option, we got the merchant, another passive perk. We got a chamber, acquire talents using the elemental energies. Okay. I'm kind of thinking, man. Let's go to the merchant so that we can get, hopefully get some scrolls to help us out in the battle here. We're going to go this route. Okay, we have enough. We have a 30% off if we spend 4 ether, huh? That's interesting. So you can trade ether for talent points. We already have enough to do this track, so let's take a look at the talents here. The 2 options are Flourishing Life adds +2 health to a random ally whenever you create 2 tiles, or Corrosive Blight, create an acid lake whenever you use 4 spells, scrolls, or auxiliary skills. I think I'm going to go with this one just because it's a little bit easier for us to obtain. So there we go. I think we're close enough, and because of the discount, I'm going to go ahead and... How do we... Okay, we're going to spend 20 ether. I think this is going to be worth it. I hope, anyway. I wish I could see what these are first, but let's go ahead and take the... let's take the chance on it. Hellfire deals 2 damage to a random enemy whenever you create or destroy a tile. And then we've got Planned Assault. Spend at least 3 mana in 1 turn to grant +2 attack to all allies. All right, well, this one is going to be better for us, the Hellfire one. All right. Cool, man. We have those done, so let's get out of here and see what the shop's got. All right, guys, let's hit up the shop, and like I said, I'm looking for scrolls here to help us deal with the boss. Although we would have, oh, we could buy healing, man. Okay. Maybe that's a play, too, man. We can also buy new skills, guys, so... a Furious Brute, huh? A Death Knight, man, dang. Look, I think, I do think that these new units are probably pretty good. I'm a little bit scared, so I'm going to go buy the healing first. 17 health, I think that's okay. We'll stop there. I do want to scroll. Can we get a, oh, resurrects the last dead. Oh, I think that's a typo, guys. Resurrect the last dead ally. Stasis, +5 health to any unit and makes it immovable until the next turn. That's not bad. Applies poison to any unit in Spellbind. What does Spellbind do? Spells, scrolls, and auxiliary skills trigger twice on spellbound units. Dang, I wish we had more spell action, but we don't really. And then we got, oh, that's the same scroll there. Shoot. I don't know, guys, what the answer is, but I'm going to go ahead and buy this one. So we've got 40 left. Unfortunately, not enough to take up a new skill. Because I got chicken and I bought the healing. So let's get another scroll. I think stasis is okay, especially... Wait a minute. Yeah, I think stasis is okay because we'll use it on our one of our units that get benefits from the extra health and gets more defenses and all that, more attack. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what the boss battle is all about. I kind of don't think I'm gonna survive it, but at least let's see what this is gonna entail here. Since it's a boss battle, I'm wondering if there's 3 waves and everything. Dang, look at this thing. It's Talvius. He's the undefeated knight. Okay, what's he got going on here? Whoa. Alright, guys. Hang on, let's take a look at Talvius here. Dang, he's got 54 health, but only 4 attack. But it says, on attack, launches a projectile dealing 4 damage to the shrine. That's pretty bad. And on death, he deals 9 damage to all adjacent enemies and resurrects with stats 3 out of 23. It only works once for his resurrection. That's still pretty terrible. What are these piles? The War Graveyard. On enter. If the entered unit is Talvius, it adds plus... That's horrible. Yikes. Where do we put our friggin... Okay. It's really scary. It's really scary for sure. I'm looking over on this corner because we have the swamp right there. And if he actually comes straight for our shrine, he's not going to activate any of these tiles. On the other hand, I don't think we clear these if we move our units through them. So this is really scary. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it there so that he doesn't walk through the tiles that are going to boost him. But it's still pretty bad. All right, so let's summon our golem. Dang, I don't know, guys. This is really scary, to be honest with you. Do we take the golem right now? I think we have to try. Let's throw the golem out there. Okay, throw stasis on him. And let's see what happens, guys. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not very optimistic about this, especially because he's damaging our shrine every turn. Hang on, why didn't that happen? Why didn't he attack our shrine? I don't know what happened there, guys. I thought every turn... Oh, it's on attack. Okay, that's actually fine. Okay, cool. All right. It's still a bit scary. I don't want him attacking. What can we do? How about we move him? We'll move him back because that's one more turn we get where he won't attack. But it's still super scary. He's gaining health, which is also really bad. Why'd you move, dude? Oh no, here we go, guys. Okay. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to raise the dead probably almost immediately. But you know, if we heal the golem up a little bit, he'll do more damage. I think that's the best option we have at the moment. Oh man, this is bad. Oh no, he's going straight for it. Okay, what do we do here? I don't know. We could... Damn, I don't know, boys. I'm definitely scared. I think I need to heal the spire. Or the, what is this called? The shrine? Heal the shrine, damn it. Oh man, this is bad. At least he went into the swamp, though. Oh man, oh man, oh man. 1 health on the shrine left. This is really bad. Please tell me we can survive this. We have 4 health. I don't think we're going to survive. Wait a minute, he's gonna kill him, though. Oh my god. Come on, attack, dude. Okay. Oh no! He respawned and killed it. Dang, man. Oh well. I think that was okay, you know, all things considered. Could have gone better, but I think it was all right. Let's go to the library, see what kind of new stuff we can unlock. Man, what a bummer, huh? What's this thing? Rituals. Oh yeah, we already did that. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, we have to actually beat the axe to get the rest of this stuff. Okay. Oh, we can unlock this stuff. Okay, let's go up here. And we don't have enough to do the second level, which is increase the number of reward options. Okay. All right. All right, guys, this is Godless. The video is already way too long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I want to thank the developers for sending this over. The game did come out about a year ago, but like I said, this game's been getting frequent updates, and a big update just dropped with adding a lot of new content to it. If you guys think it looks fun, definitely take a look. I'll have a link in the description below. You guys can go check it out. I thought it was pretty fun. I like the strategic element. I think it's got some deep strategy, and the more we play, the more we would be able to unlock, and I think it would get a little bit more interesting each run. Maybe setting it on normal difficulty wasn't the right call, but you know what? We made it to the boss, and I feel pretty good about that. If you guys watched the entire video, I do really appreciate it. I know this one was a bit longer, but a lot of these strategy games, you know, they're slow burns, man. That's how it goes. As always, guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll see ya for the next one.